They say behind every great man, there is a great woman. And Nicole Raitley was literally behind her man, Serge, every step of the way on their 25,422-mile journey around the world. Few women would take on the challenge of riding a motorcycle at 7.4 miles per hour beside their husband, mile after mile on the road for 5 years as he ran the distance of the circumference of the earth. But Nicole Raitley had the stamina, determination, and adventurous spirit needed to complete the task, despite suffering from seizures brought on by a bout with malaria while on the journey. Her story tells the tale of one very special lady. She was born June 4th, 1968, in the small town of Ardennes, Switzerland. The only child of Jean and Bernard Gaillard, she showed an adventurous side at a very early age.
As a little girl, I understand that I was on the chubby side, already very full of energy, and I was lucky to have adorable parents who taught me the real values in life. I didn't go camping, but I used to go to the vineyards quite often with my parents, and I had fun in the vineyards. We would have huge picnics, and that is a memory from my childhood that I hold very dear.
Unfortunately, her childhood would take a tragic turn, repressing Nicole's adventurous spirit for quite some time. When she was just a young girl, her mother was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis, forcing Nicole to grow up faster than most in caring for her ailing mom. Then, when she was just a teenager, Nicole suffered 2 debilitating illnesses. The first from injuries incurred when she was hit by a car, and the second when contracting chemical poisoning while working in a cosmetics factory. These experiences created an awareness in Nicole of the fragility of life and the value of good health at a very early age. Unhappy with her physical health as a teen, Nicole began training and became a workout enthusiast with a strong passion for cycling. In order to become more independent, Nicole began working as a waitress in a Swiss cafe. It was there in 1989 that a chance encounter would change the course of her life forever at the tender age of 21.
On this coffee shop, I went to drink a cup of coffee with a friend of mine. And after 2 minutes, I saw for the first time for my life Nicole. And I say to the woman sitting on my side, I say, "Did you see the eyes for the waitress? Tomorrow I will coming back for her." And the next morning at 9 o'clock I arrive with a huge pot of flour and I put the flour on the bar and I say to the waitress, "That's for you."
For me, it was a very exciting moment. I did not understand at all what was happening to me. It was practically love at first sight when I saw him.
13 years her senior, Serge Raitley felt Nicole was a kindred spirit, and he became equally entranced by her. Their chemistry was undeniable.
We discover each other, we have lots of energy, positive ideas, and instantly we realize we have to do something else than just keep going together on the Swiss way of life, even if that was a good life for me and for Nicole.
I think that all of us adventurers must be a little alike. We find life a little monotonous, and I think we wanted to break that rhythm, that monotony, because by necessity there is a certain monotony in everyone's life. And I really think that we were in search of the thrill, the excitement, and in search of a heightened happiness.
That heightened happiness led to their Valentine's Day wedding ceremony in 1994 and the formation of a very unique and dynamic duo. After settling into married life with Serge's 2 children from a previous marriage, they started to dream about going on a grand adventure. With Serge's athletic background as a runner, boxer, and mountain climber, and Nicole's passion for cycling, they decided to embark on their first big journey together in 1995. A 14,984-mile trek from Tierra del Fuego, Argentina to Fairbanks, Alaska. They would call it the American Challenge. Nicole started the American Challenge riding a bicycle, which she pedaled for more than 2,175 miles before it was demolished by a car. She finished the remaining 12,809 miles of the challenge riding alongside Serge on a scooter. They were on the road for 3 years.
After that, I learned that I love this kind of adventure. After we had completed Tierra del Fuego to Alaska, we looked at each other and we understood what it was all about. We knew we were going to take off again.
After completing the run in December of 1997, they returned to their hometown of Sion, Switzerland to rest, plan, and raise funds for their ultimate challenge. After a 2-year hiatus, Serge and Nicole embarked on the world tour. At the time, no record existed of anyone actually having run the distance of the circumference of the Earth.